Good morning. We are at the Highland Center up in the White Mountains. Car is already hooked up and charging, and we are hoping to get to Treeline at best. At really best, we're hoping to get out to Eisenhower today. We're just about ready to go, and we'll take you with us. All right, we'll talk to you down the trail. Say hi, Isis. She looks thrilled, doesn't she? Bye. All right, as you saw, we're on the Crawford Path. We're heading up by Pierce, but I want to go out to Eisenhower, I think. Depends on how deep the snow is up there. At least want to get to Treeline today. For the electric car geek and me, I started with 235 miles on a full charge. I got here with 60 miles left. I plugged it in. It said full charge by 4 o'clock. I'm anticipating being down between 2 and 3, so maybe I'll have enough charge to get home. We'll find out. It's warm for December in the White Mountains kind of thing. It's about 39 degrees. I have my spikes on right now, but I have, let me see. Okay, you can see the tip of it. My snowshoes on my pack, just in case. Isis is now raring to go. And yeah, we're going to have a good day. So I'll take you along with us, and I'll talk to you down the trail. As usual, we're taking our time today. I'm listening to myself and how I'm feeling. Last Sunday, I woke up with what I thought was a cold. Managed to fight most of it off. I'm still a little congested and a little stuffy, but at least I got the elephant off my chest. But we're still taking it easy. This is an Isis hike today, so she's sniffing and waiting and exploring and doing her thing. And we're just going to have a good day. We'll see where we end up. We're definitely taking it slow today, and that is all right. This is Isis's day. There's a bunch of people that just passed us, and I was kind of telling her story about what happened a year ago today and how we're making it better by climbing up to at least Treeline, maybe further. Everybody's giving her cheers and egging her on, and me on too, but mostly her, and that's fine. She's having a snack right now. And then we're going to get going again. I just told her, I said, if it takes us till 2 o'clock to get till Treeline, that's fine with me. Because this is her day. And I'll talk more about that later. Well, you got about a half mile or maybe 0.3 now to the junction for the Mizpah hut. We are going slow, less than 1 mile an hour. And we just let a whole bunch of Japanese tourists pass us by. And that's okay. We have all day, Tomorrow's Sunday. It is what it is. So we're just taking our time. We're enjoying ourselves. The snow is getting deeper. It is getting colder out. I was thinking about taking off my puffy, but that's not happening because it's starting to get cold. I don't have gloves on right now, but I'm sure they will go on soon. So we're going to try to get going again, and we'll talk to you down the trail. I had hopes of, maybe getting up there for an undercast, but it appears we're just going to be in a cloud. So at tree line, I'm going to make a decision. Eisenhower's not looking too good. I don't like to go over to that peak when the weather's not good. A, because it's just an incredible hike and the views are awesome. But B, it can be dangerous. And so we don't know what we're getting into yet. But we'll see what's happening. We should be about 0.2 away from the junction. We're on a pretty steep up right now. And we're just, like I said, taking our time. Winter conditions are a completely different hike for both Isis and myself. It's slower. It's more steady. It's more questions without answers. But we're doing it. So we'll talk to you later. We just passed the junction for the Mispa Hut, which means we have about 1.2 up to tree line. And from there, we'll see if we go over to Pierce. It's really not a hard climb up to Pierce. I don't think Eisenhower's in the cards today. And that's all right. So, it's just a tough climb up these 4Ks. But we're doing it, so it's slushy, but still cold. I've been trying to take a video for like a half hour now, and forget it, I'm just going to do it. The trail's crowded, super crowded, but that's the Crawford path up to Pierce. That's the way it is. I knew what I was getting into when I chose it. So I don't like when we get bunched up and then people are waiting behind me, and it's just a game of manners, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it is a slow crawl up to the summit. We're over 3 hours into the hike and we've gone 3.4 miles. So that's the way it is, and that is okay. Because Isis is doing phenomenal, as, usual. I should probably pay attention while I'm going up this ice. So I'll talk to you later. All right, we seem to be leveling out a little bit. We should be popping out of tree line in a couple of tenths of a mile. So today's the day. A year ago, we were walking in our neighborhood. And she made a wrong turn. It's not supposed to be this hard. We talked about it before, but it's a year ago today. She made a wrong turn. 4 dogs came out of their yard and they got her. And I thought I was going to lose her for sure. But then something snapped when I saw one of the dogs go for her mouth. It's like all bets were off. And I got in there and I got bit, and I scooped her up, and I just started running back to the house. So that was a year ago. There's people behind us, so I'm going to shut up now. So I was just talking with two guys. They said going over to Eisenhower, you couldn't see 20 feet in front of your face. So we're good. We get to tree line, we're good. We get up to Pierce, we're awesome. Whew. All right. Look at you killing it. I love this dog. She's just the best. Good girl. All right, we are up here at tree line, and I'm heading right into the wind. Isis does not want to have it, so we are now heading back. The wind is picking up. Things are shifting, so we're just gonna go. It's all right. We made it to tree line. We made it all the way up. My dog is incredible, and she's still going at just over 11 years old. She can do 4,000 footers. She can do the AT. She can do everything and anything that she wants. She can even just sit on the couch for all I care. But we had a wonderful day. And I might see if I can get her back there just to take a few more pictures because it's so beautiful up here today. All right, more stories on the way down. All right, bye. Alright, we played around at tree line. Got a couple of pictures. We'll see what we can do. Now we're heading back. It'll be quick, so it'll be good. It was a good day. I'm trying not to get bunched up on the way down either because we like to fly, but I keep reflecting back to, and I'm going to walk slow because there's people in front of us. I keep reflecting back to when I got her in the house. First I got her on the porch. Then I had to scare one of the dogs away because they followed us to the house. I scooped her up, got her from the porch into the kitchen, and immediately my instinct was, where's my bandana? Where's my first aid kit? My pack has an honorary seat at my kitchen table, and that's the entrance that we were using. So I got my bandana off my pack. It's right there. I don't know what I'm going to do when that thing falls apart. So I got that, wrapped it around my hand, and then I started going for my first aid kit, which of course was buried towards the bottom of my pack. And all the while I had Isis in my hands too, because I didn't want her to go hide anywhere, so I wouldn't be able to get her and get her to the vet. So I'm rummaging through my pack, and then the police show up, and then the first responders show up because I had called 911, and that brings everybody. They were going to bring an ambulance, but I called that off. And it was just chaos. And all I wanted to do was get her to the vet. That was the only thing on my mind. I'm lucky I even wrapped up my hand. But then the first responder unwrapped my hand, told me it was smart, And that's, I said, well, I'm a hiker, so that's, what it was. But what a crazy day. Good. We're almost to the bottom. Again, I think it's kind of raining out. I can't tell if it's just coming off the trees or if it's raining, but yeah, we're almost at the bottom. We're stuck between two groups of people and just making our way down. I swear to God, she has out-hiked me today because my legs are killing me. Oh my God. Now she's digging for something. All right, we gotta go. So, it's a beautiful day, even though we didn't see anything. Although the snow was pretty up top. It's always pretty above tree line. I will go above tree line even on the okay days like today. But I love a bluebird day. All right, I gotta pay attention again. So I'll talk to you in a little while. Well, we passed the split for the bridge where everybody else exited, and since my car is charging at the Highland Center, that's where we're heading. But what a good day. So much better than a year ago. But yeah, she's good. She's good. We just saw our vet. She's not great, I will say that. She's back on doxycycline right now because her anaplasmosis and her Lyme are back up and active. So 28 days of ham, no dairy. So no cheese today. No cheese until New Year's probably. But she's good. A year ago it was a nightmare. And it continued to be a nightmare throughout the year. But we're good now. And we're moving on. And, you learn to accept the apologies that you never get. You learn to make your own closure sometimes, and that's what we did today. She kicked dog butt. I'm going to wrap this up at the car because we got to cross the highway. There's the shuttle. There's the charger. See? Isis is like, it's raining, let me in the car. All right, I'm all changed. I'm just letting the car charge up just a little bit more. We're at like 185 right now, which should get us home, but we'll see. 7 miles all the way up to tree line. And that was great. That was more than I thought because it's a hard hike. The Whites, as we all say, are hard. I haven't been in the Whites for a long time, and they're kicking my butt, and I'm okay with that, especially for today, because this girl, she did awesome. She hiked it way better than I did. At certain points, she was pulling me along. So she did wonderful on the year anniversary of what was the most awful day of my life. And we made it through it. We made it through the year. There was a lot of BS going on throughout the year that we had to put up with. But we're done. We're moving on. And yeah. So I don't quite know when the next hike is going to be. I have to, of course, check the weather and my arm is hurting. You can tell I hiked a 4K. Okay. So, yeah. I don't quite know when the next hike is going to be because I got to check the weather on the weekends more closely. and we'll see where we go and whatnot. It is the Christmas season. I've got Christmas parties coming up on weekends too. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. And if we go out anywhere and it's interesting, we'll take you along with us. But for now, we're going to head for coffee and maybe a munchkin. And we're going to head home. And I will talk to you next time we're on the trail.